Yes, this is mine, and
yours.
I cannot express how excited I am about this. I didn't sleep last night either because I knew he was coming home with it, and I get to see it finally. I'm so excited about this.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the channel. So today we're gonna call this Operation Wifemax. So got a lot of opinions on my Instagram. I asked some of you guys, what should we name the truck? Wifemax is perfect. My wife was thinking pearl because we eventually will be going to black, but it is white, but there's black pearls out there. Today would be my very first time documenting the build on this truck right here. Now this is an 05. This used to be an LOY Duramax that I picked up in Indiana, and then I bought a rolled Duramax. It was an LB7. So what we're going to do is we're essentially going to pull the motor, the transmission, and all the wiring, and we are going to transplant it into an 05. I paid $2,500 for this project right here for my wife. And I'll be building this on the channel as it progresses, and I'll be documenting everything. I did claim that this is a Texas truck, and it really rightfully is, but it did go to Indiana, had a few winters on it, so you are going to see some rust under there, under the rockers. The majority of it was the rock chips, so exposed paint turned into rust. What happens with rust is it rusts from the inside and works its way out. But in my case, it's looking pretty solid, and I think I could probably get about 3 to 5 more years out of these rockers before it gets really bad. What I'm gonna do today, guys, is I'm gonna show you how I do body work on Wifemax here. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned. All right, first project. So I have the heater going, as you guys can see. What I'm doing right now is I'm thawing the truck down because of the snow that's been outside. So big puddles of water. I'm gonna be doing some preventive rust protection. Now there is a few paint chips underneath the rockers that I wanna get. It may have went from the inside out, I'm not too sure. It looks like they were scratches and then they've eventually rusted. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and use some body filler. I'm gonna go ahead and grind that stuff all the way down to bare metal, whatever I can. So I see some signs of rust underneath here. So today I'm going to use a grinding wheel here. I'm going to go ahead and grind that all the way down to bare metal. I'm going to be using some body filler with hardener. Good thing about white is it doesn't have to get too perfect, which I really love. So I went with some automotive primer and then some high gloss white because it's the same exact color as the truck. And luckily it's on the rockers. It's not actually on the door, so you won't see it anyways. Once I filled it, I'm going to go ahead and sand it down with 120. I'm going to be using the orbital sander. And then once I've gotten that done, I'm gonna go ahead and top it off with 220. Once I've smoothened it down, I'll be using the primer, let that dry. And then of course I'm gonna paint right over it. One thing I'll probably do is hire a PDR guy to come out here and pop some of these dents out of the door, some of these little dings and stuff. And it doesn't have to be perfect, that's really not what I'm shooting for at the moment. I wanna get this truck going. Here's the other side, and this right here needs attention for sure. That spot right there. Definitely right here on the lip. All these little spots right here. I'm just gonna hit them all up, and then I have one on here in the cab corner that I'm not liking much, and this cab corner is probably gonna have to get replaced just because of what I'm seeing. But I'm gonna grind that all the way down to bare metal, see where it's at. That's actually just dirt. That's not rust. So either way, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a lot of time on this cab corner. I'll show you guys the finished product once I'm completely done with it, and I'll show you exactly how to do it or how I'm doing it. Here we are, guys. I was able to grind down basically everything that I could. So I'll keep working at this, but luckily, as I grinded all the way down to bare metal, it didn't go all the way through. So I think we're in good shape on the cab corner. I thought it was worse than it really was, but either way, we have most of the stuff pretty much already done. The other side is looking really good, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit that up right now off camera. And then once this truck finally dries off, we'll go ahead and start using the body filler. I covered up everything that I possibly could, so I'm gonna let it sit and dry for a while. Got here on the cab corner as well. So, pretty concerned about this rocker right here. Although it's not that bad, I do see in the future me replacing it, so I'd end up replacing both sides. But it's really not that bad. Now on the other side here, I still have to put some filler over what I shaved down, but it's solid on this side right here, seriously. All right, guys, so we're at the point here where we're gonna go ahead and start sanding down. Everything's pretty dry, and truck is dry as well. I'll be using a 120 just to knock it down, and then after that, I'll go ahead and smoothen it out with a 220. Okay, so I didn't want to document the entire time of me sanding, because that's gonna take forever. But you guys can see the 120, I went ahead and knocked it down as much as I possibly could. Just ran my hand underneath it. Made sure everything is nice and smooth and level with the actual body panel itself. I have everything knocked down and leveled out as much as I possibly can. So next I'm gonna go ahead and use some automotive primer, Rust-Oleum stuff. Go ahead and put a light coat of it on there, let it dry, put another light coat on it. And after that, we're gonna go ahead and hit it up with some paint. So there is my first coat of primer. I'll go ahead and hit it up a second time. But so far so good, everything looks pretty awesome. I know I'm not taping off all this, I know I really should, but since I'm not hitting anything inside of the truck, I'm not really too concerned about it. All right, so at this point, the primer has dried, and we are now officially able to start our coat of white. Guys, so let me show you the finished product here. So I have everything done, and I must say I am personally happy with it. Now there's definitely some spots that I could have sanded better, but at the end of the day, it looks awesome, man. Seriously, it looks great. So I'm really happy with it. As a matter of fact, what was really cool is right here, right there, was where that rust was. I thought it was the cab corner, but it was actually just a rock chip. Here's the other side right here. This side really wasn't that bad. It didn't need a whole lot of attention. And then here's a shot of that cab corner. Looking very nice. I'm happy with it. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really happy with how it all turned out, and at the end of the day, that's really all that matters anyways. And what's really cool is I only spent clearly under $100 for all those parts. If you have the tools, it's gonna be really cheap. But man, I hope you guys are excited about this LV7 build. I am so stoked about it. I think it's got a cool name to it. I think I'm gonna do some decals, possibly, Wifemax. And I know my wife's gonna love it when we're done. And definitely I'm gonna get her hands in this thing eventually. Then just a quick reminder before we close out the video, February 15th is the last time that you guys can get your entries in for the drawing for the YBridge bundle kit, the WC Fab YBridge bundle kit. Good luck to everybody. All you have to do is go on my website. I'll leave a link in the description. Basically, any one purchase item will get you in the drawing to win this awesome bundle kit. So good luck to you guys, and thank you so much for entering in already. It's been very, very helpful to get this thing going and to provide awesome content for you guys. Hey, if you want to learn more about your truck and how to upgrade it, how to make it better, make sure you watch some of my older videos. But other than that, guys, I do appreciate your time as always. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.